Hey y'all, it's Spiritual Life Coach 43, and I'm here to do the Moonology series reading for the zodiac sign of Leo for the mid-month of May, year 2021. If you are new to my channel, welcome and blessings. If you are one of my returning viewers, watchers, or subscribers, I'm sending you so much love and light and blessings always. Welcome, welcome back. Come on in. You are always welcome here. You know I love you and I appreciate all of you very much. If you are a cross-watcher, please come on in, have a seat, join us. I'm sending you love and light and blessings as well to everybody. Okay, in this Moonology series, Leo, I will be using the Silver Moon Oracle card deck here. This is by Sharon Julian, and I love this deck. I have been using it for this series, and it's been really fun. I've been wanting this card deck for a while, so if you guys are interested in buying it, it can be found on Etsy. And this is at Midnight Oracle Shop. Yeah, Midnight Oracle Shop. Okay, and it's called the Silver Moon Oracle deck. All the decks that I use are listed below in the description box. So you can look that up if you're interested. Okay, I will not be doing reversals in this reading. Please remember to like, share, subscribe, and comment. It keeps my channel going and growing. As you know, this is the goal. I cannot do it without you, and I appreciate each and every one of you because I do see growth. With my subscribers. You guys give awesome, amazing comments and compliments. I appreciate all the shout outs, all the love, all the respect, all of your beautiful responses to my readings. You guys are awesome and amazing. You guys give me so much good energy, and I love what I do, and you guys make it that much more enjoyable. So I appreciate all of you, especially those special ones out there who go the extra mile. So I know who you are, and I'm sending you extra blessings and prayers and love and respect and kindness and goodness your way always. At this time, I am pausing life coaching sessions, the personals and personal readings. I will open them back up, once my schedule clears a little bit better and I get some things taken care of. So I'll let you guys know, but I will continue to do life coaching sessions on YouTube, the ones that I post, okay? Usually they're Fridays. Ooh, I don't know if I'm going to post one later on today or not, but maybe. We'll see. Depends on other things, but I really want to get the Moonology series completed, so we'll see. But I do have some life coaching sessions in the making, so those will be posted as I get time to do them. Okay, if you're feeling generous today and you would like to donate, I do have PayPal and Cash App. The links are below. I prefer PayPal more than Cash App because for some reason Cash App is very sensitive about me sending money. I guess at this point I'm just supposed to be receiving. That's good too. I appreciate that. But if you've ever donated to my channel energetically with a like, a share, a shout out, a subscribe, a personal comment, a compliment, anything, or especially financially, please know that I appreciate you. And I'm sending so many more blessings your way. And just know this, everything that you guys put into me, I'm putting back into you, into this channel. Just before your reading. And of course, I always meditate and I always pray over everything. I've taken a nap. I'm fully refreshed. I'm ready to go. I was getting a lot of ideas before your reading. I feel highly inspired and motivated to do this reading. And not just because I'm a Leo, but just because, spirit moves in different ways. And it was beautiful. I was channeling a lot of messages for you guys. So I was like, stop shuffling and just jump online. It's time to get on. It's time to stop and get online. So I am excited to see what comes out for you guys. And, I told you guys I would give you guys more videos, so they're here. And also, you guys, I am adding an extended, so it should be below in the description box placed first. So if you're interested, I am doing a Tarotscope reading where I use my tarot deck that I love by Jane Wallace. And it's the Oceanic Tarot deck. I've been using it for a long time, but I have stopped using it for a while, and I had started doing a lot of Oracle card decks. So you guys can check out your tarot card messages. I'm calling it Tarotscope, and if you're interested, you can purchase that. Okay, Leo, let's jump into your reading because I'm so ready. I'm super duper excited. Like I said, I was channeling like never before. And just before I start, even though I'm doing an Oracle card deck, I've been seeing the Ten of Swords for a lot of readings. Okay, I know I'm doing the Moonology series, and I'm going to probably bring this back up too when I do your extended. But, so a lot of people are in a point of cutting off people, cutting out cycles, cutting out what they don't need. And I feel like Leos, you're doing it in a very different way. So I'm going to see how that plays out and comes through in this reading, but do what feels right. Do what feels right, and don't let anybody steal your energy or your joy or your peace and happiness. Let's start. Please, Spirit, come through as you always do for the zodiac sign of Leo for the mid-month of May, year 2021 for Leo, for the zodiac sign of Leo. And the cosmic card also keeps coming out for a lot of signs. A lot of spiritual development at this time, you guys. A lot. Okay, one more shuffle for the Leos. Okay, I'm going to cut the cards in front of you, and then I'm going to lay out the Star of the Sea formation. This is for Leo spirit, for Leo. For all my lovely, wonderful, creative, inspiring, vivacious, hardworking, loyal, respectful, clever Leos. Okay, the first card represents you in your present and current situation. The second card represents the change that you will see happening next. The third card represents what's going to trigger this change happening next. The fourth card represents the action or guidance you can take guided by spirit. The fifth card represents what's happening in your environment with family, friends, relatives, co-workers, people around you. It could be family near and far. This also could represent you or someone you know, okay? There's a connection there for you. And then the sixth card represents the outcome of the spread. I will start with the bottom of the deck. As I said, I will not read reversals. So if anything is in reverse, I'm going to read it in the upright only. And the bottom of the deck represents the overall energy. Leos, let's go. You have, what card is this? This says Owl Moon. I don't think I've seen this come out yet. Maybe, but I'm not sure. Not that I can recall. Owl Moon. It says insight, study, and silence. Yes, I love it. A lot of you have been studying and learning in very unique ways. Some of you are learning just by watching other people, observing different seminars, webinars, coming up with your own, being inspired by other people to do different things and to tap in to your unique memory bank and to come out and bring out new ideas. A lot of you have been moving in silence like bosses that you are, Leos. You have that lion and lioness energy. I'm feeling that emperor and empress energy. A lot of you have leveled up. You stepped up. I'm hearing there's levels to this. So you're challenging yourself to be better. You have a lot of new insight now. You understand things. You're very wise like the owl is. You have watched, you've learned, you've listened, you've used all your spiritual gifts. You're using your emotional gifts. You're using everything that's physical. You're using your entire body, your mind, your spirit and soul, and you're aligning yourself. You're connecting. You're raising your vibration and you're connecting to spirit. And you understand life. You understand the world in a different way. You understand yourself better. And all of this knowledge and inner knowing, you're applying it to your work, your family, your kids, your friends, your ideas. You are going to be in high demand, Leo, because people can feed off of your powerful and beautiful energy. Just be careful how much you give out and who you give it to and what you give out, okay? Because not everybody can handle you, Leo. You're a lot. For a lot of people, you're too much. And people may have told you in your life, you're too much. It's not that you're trying to be. You already just uniquely are. This is how you are genetically and spiritually made. You were made to shine, Leo. So don't let anybody or anybody's negative words hold you back for what is meant for you. Okay? You're a star. And stars shine. They stand out naturally. Even when you're not trying, Leo, your energy is going to pull people. Your magnetism, the way you look at people, the way you think, how you think. You will come with an idea that nobody thought of. Or you can take somebody else's idea, flip it, reverse it, remake it, and make it pop in a way that nobody else could or would or did. So you bring that greatness to the table. This is your wisdom. This is your gifts. This is how you're gifted. And your gifts keep giving. I just love this. So keep studying, keep learning, keep growing, Leo. Okay. Especially at night. I feel like right now, it's like really late or early, depending on how you look at it. It's after midnight. But I have so much energy right now. And I feel like I have so many messages to give. It's very powerful. It can be overwhelming too. But Leo, you know how to ride the wave. You understand your power now. This is beautiful. Keep manifesting under the moon. Keep praying. Stay close to God and spirit at all times. Make sure you're manifesting and asking about your needs and your innermost desires, okay? Don't let anything or anybody stop you. You are greatness. You're born to be great, and you're going to just elevate and keep being greater. Okay, you in your present and current situation, Leo, you have water moon. Overwhelmed feelings and immersed. Yes, like I was saying, you may feel overwhelmed at times because you get so much. Like I got some ideas just when I was channeling your messages, and it felt different. I was channeling in a different way. Leo, your gifts are, I'm hearing they have light. They are, how do I say this? It's like, think of the Times Square on New Year's. They're that bright. When they're about to drop that ball and all the lights are out, it's like the lights are coming on. Okay? I'm hearing you already were the light. Okay? You already are. But it's like you're brighter. The lights are even brighter. You're beaming is what I'm getting. So you may feel a flood of emotions. This is why you need to protect your energy. Because what I'm getting, Leo, is you may feel overwhelmed because so many things are coming at you all at once. You are going to have to write down a lot of ideas. Don't feel like you need to attack all these ideas or take them on all at once. When I mean by attack, I mean take them on all at once. So there's things that I know I've written down and I know I'm going to do in the future. So Leo, you don't have to do it all at once. Okay? One thing at a time. Do not overwhelm yourself with 10 projects. Because as Leos, if we start them with an implant in our minds to finish them with excellence and at the highest level that we can. So balance is going to be key. How you juggle things is going to be key. You don't need to juggle a lot because you're going to hit all these milestones. You're going to make all these dreams and wishes of yours come true one at a time. Because once you finish one idea, the next project is going to start. But guess what? Even more ideas are going to flood in. So write them down and do what feels right. Okay, you're getting ideas that's setting you up for your future. This is beautiful. I love this energy, but it can be overwhelming. Drink some water, look at water, listen to, the ocean waves, peaceful sounds, whatever brings you peace and tranquility. Do not let yourself feel so submerged or to where you feel so overwhelmed that you're drowning. But understand you're about to handle a lot because you can handle a lot. Okay, but don't take on more than you need to chew. Okay, it's not that you can't do it. Of course you can. You're a Leo. But it's like, just because you could don't mean you should. Okay, you don't have to take on 10 projects. Don't do that. Take on what you need to do. Okay, the others can wait a few months or a few years. Okay, because you have enough on your plate, I feel like, as it is. So just go with the flow. You are not the one to take baby steps. You're about to take big, giant, grown man or grown women steps, and that's good. Take those giant steps. But just understand that, write down your projects and stuff, okay? And you may just want to keep a folder, or you may want to keep a vision board or some type of, I would say keep paper and pen by the bed, because you're going to have a lot of things come to you, to your mind. Some things will make sense, some won't, but you may go back to it later, okay? And you don't want to forget it, because I had to write things down, even, like I said, even before this video, because I don't want to watch this video and I don't want to not just watch it, but make this video and then I forget what the idea was, because sometimes things come back and sometimes they don't. So write it down, because the ideas that you get, Leo, are brilliant. Okay? And they're a part of your path and your purpose. The change that you will see next. Leo, you have gibbous moon. Final stretch, work, and action. Yeah. So I feel like you're at a point in your life where you are moving to the next level. So as you do this, you're in the final stretch, you're in the final fight, you're in the final countdown of getting something done. So there's a goal that you are completing right now as I speak. Okay? And you know where you are, in this. Okay? Take this message and these messages as it resonates, but never ever force. So wherever you are, this is the final stretch before something bigger comes in. Okay? Before you receive that bigger blessing. Okay? I feel like a lot of you are watching Tarot and Oracle, and there's a message that I keep seeing, and it's coming to mind right now, so I am going to repeat it. A lot of you are going to have abundance and wealth. You keep hearing these words, but a lot of you will be the first millionaire or multi-millionaire in your family or in your friendship circle. So you are going to have to move differently, Leo, because the blessings that are coming to you are for you, and although you are very giving and you have a loving nature and a beautiful giving spirit and heart because you're very loyal. You love to help people. You love to see other people rise and win, but you can't take everybody with you because these people will help you to fall. So what you're going to have to do is stay focused on your work, because some people or some things may want to take your focus away from what you're doing, but you know what you're doing is big and is special and it needs your attention. So you have to take action. So no, sometimes you can't talk to people for hours. No, you may not can do super long readings. If you're a tarot card reader, you may need to cut back your readings to maybe shorter readings because you are getting things done and you don't want your energy to be depleted. You still have, to exercise and to take care of your kids and to take care of your homes and clean up and go cook and go, take care of yourself, nourish yourself. You still have to take care of you and groom and get your rest. As a Leo, we all need rest. I'm not going to stress this a little. I'm going to stress this a lot. Okay? We need rest as Leos. And as a human race, people have to sleep. We have to rest. We are different when we rest. We're more replenished. We're ready. We're focused. We are like the tiger in us. We're lions and lionesses, but the eye of the tiger is in us. That courage is in us too. So you get to roar different when you are well rested. You feel different, especially when your body is feeling good and you've taken care of yourself and you've healed things. So take care of you. This is the time to take action on what you need to do for yourself. It is not being selfish that you spend some time on your own and do some things for you. I feel like you will still contact family and friends, but I feel like you're not going to answer every phone call. And the ones that you do answer, you're keeping it shorter. So if you spend an hour with this person every day talking and gabbing away, you might be starting to spend like 20 minutes. You're going to have to cut them off at some point and say, hey, I got to get up and, go get some work done, or I have to get up and go to the store. Like, you're taking care of business right now, and this is good. I love this. You're in the final stretch of something. You're ready to complete something, but you're also, for some of you, you're adding to what you're doing. So let's say, for example, you have a business where you're on part 2. If there's 5 parts, you're moving to part 3 or part 4 or part 5. You're getting to that final, stretch to completion of where you want to be. Okay. So you're moving up, you're moving on, you're moving forward and onward. This is the way. This is the way. So a lot of you know that you have to take action. You have to be mind focused, laser focused. So you can't give to everybody. Okay. And the time that you do give to people, please know that, Leo, your time is valuable. Very valuable. Okay. What's going to trigger this change coming in is the moon set. So you have complete ending and letting go. This Ten of Swords energy that I was talking about. See, I had a feeling it was going to play out. You have to let go of whoever and whatever did not serve your highest good. You are too powerful to be brought down. You're unstoppable. You're unbreakable. Please know this, Leo. Your cutoff game has to be severe. It doesn't have to be mean or vicious. That's not you. But what you are being is classy and tactful. So, like I said, the cutoff game is not always just cutting out people. For some of you, and for most of you, you are cutting some people out energetically and physically out of your life. It's more than just blocking people and pushing a button. You're removing their number. You're throwing away the things that they gave you. You wish them well, but you don't have time to even talk to this person. You're not looking at these people. You don't want to hear from them. And you're not mean about it. You're just honest, and you get who they are, the purpose they serve in your life. And a lot of you are proud of how you serve God and how you were good to people who weren't good to you. All these people did was help you to see the beauty in yourself and get back to loving yourself more and putting all that love and energy back into you and your projects and your kids and your work and your businesses and your own focus. Okay, your own aspirations, which is great. So yeah, there's some endings here of relationships, some marriages, some business partnerships, some family friend relationships, whatever. You're like over it. It hurts you to your core, to your soul, but it is complete. You understand that a lot of people they're not there. They haven't leveled up. They're not trying. They haven't put in the effort. They haven't done the spiritual work that you've done. And it's just done. It's over. For those of you who are actually going to still deal with some of these people, because maybe this is a child's father, a child's mother, and you have to deal with some of these people, or that's a cousin, you're going to see them at some point, to keep the conversation short and sweet and to the point. Hi, how you doing? Wish you well. I'm praying for you. I hope all works out for you, and you're keeping it moving real quick. People don't know how to receive you. Like I said, this is that Ten of Swords energy. You had to let go. You had to walk away. There was nothing else going to blossom or bloom here. There was no growth here, and it wasn't going to be. So you know that it was necessary for you to let go. And for those that walked away from you, honest to God, it was a relief. They did you a favor, because eventually, if they didn't, you would have had to. Because I feel like Spirit and God called judgment on certain ties and relationships, and even soulmates, twin flames, and soul ties. For those who just didn't get to where they should have been, or get to where they were supposed to go and be your equal and be your match and be the love that you deserve. It's like Spirit is, I'm hearing disgusted with how some of you were treated. A lot of you, especially being Leos, because as a leader, you showed them how it's done. You showed them how to do it. They didn't respect you. They didn't help you like they should have. And the ones who did help, it wasn't enough. You know, you can't love someone and help them and at the same time be conniving and wish them falling behind their backs. It's not okay. It's not right. But as a Leo, you just shook your mane, dusted it off, cried your tears, learned your lessons, and pulled up by the bootstraps and kept it moving. Okay? You did what you were supposed to do. You stood your ground, you stood in your strength, and Spirit is proud of you, Leo, because no, this was not easy. It was exceedingly hard and hurtful. I had totally forgot this, but thank you, God, for reminding me. So there was a song that came to mind when I was channeling before I did your reading in the pre-shuffle off camera. It's called Bring It On Home by Mariah Carey. And I believe she sang this song, and I don't know if a lot of people know about it, but I'm a true fan of hers. Been one for like 30 years now. But she is wonderful and highly spiritual, and that's what I love most about her connection to Spirit and God, and she's showed that through her music since her first album to this very day. But that song came on when President Obama was running for president. I don't know if it was the first time or second time, but she sang that song for him. So you guys may want to look up Bring It On Home. So that's what you're going to do, Leo. So you're going to bring it on home. You're going to win. No matter what, you're going to win. So whatever had to end, it's complete, it's finished, it's done. Put them where they belong. Deal with them as necessary. And for the ones you don't even have to deal with, cutoff season is here. And it's beyond a season. This is like, for a lot of people, I feel like their cutoff game, people are cutting the ropes, cutting the ties. It has to be done. They had their time. You know, when I see the moon set here, they had so much time to get it right. You've given them opportunities. You showed them the way. You sent them to get help. You prayed for this person. You prayed with this person. You have tried tirelessly. And it's just, you know, it didn't work because it wasn't meant to work, because they chose not to elevate. It's their fault, 100%. Because just like people can do wrong, they can also do right. You are a blessing. Never, ever forget that, Leo. Okay. The guidance here from Spirit, or the action that you could take, I love it. So while you have moon set, you have moon rise. This is your action guided by Spirit. It says a fresh start, hope, and new love. So all those who did you wrong, they didn't support you, they didn't love you, they didn't help you build. And for those who did help, thank you for what you did. Just thank them for what they did do. But understand this, and thank them for what they didn't do, because really, they honored you and blessed you by cursing you. All they did was put the spotlight on you. They made Spirit look at you. Now you get to rise. Moon rise. This is like sunrise. So yeah, the sun set with them, but it's rising again with you. It's rising again with you, Leo, because now you have a new start. You're going to have new romantic adventures, new romantic interests and love, and you're going to get the love that you deserve, the affection that you always long for and wanted and deserve and crave. You're going to get your equal, because guess what? You're not tolerating or accepting anything less. And you know better not to do that, because you already know what the cycle looks like when people are disrespectful and disloyal and the opposite of who you are. You have honest, honorable characteristics, Leo. You deserve the best. You are the best of the best. This is beautiful energy. So stay hopeful, stay inspired. Know that you do have a fresh start. It's up to you to want it, and it's up to you to take it, and it's up to you to live in it. You are choosing this life. Yes. What you want, yes, you can have. Go after it. Go get it. Anybody that doesn't serve your highest good and your well-being, you're not even letting them in. You don't have time for it. So they don't even get to a first date without checking off some of your checks and balances. They don't get to a second date without you observing and listening and asking questions and building that friendship. They don't get your time, your body, your mind, your ideas, your blessings until they've earned them. This is your fresh new start. I love it. Oh my God, I'm loving your reading. I knew I would. Okay, Leo. What's happening in your environment with family, friends, and people around you could be coworkers. Here's a half moon. Aspirations, progress, and effort. You want to see more effort from family and friends and people around you. They are going to have to put up or be quiet. Okay, they're going to have to follow their aspirations and goals and not just try to leech onto you because they see you making moves. You are telling people certain things, but I feel like a lot of you are tired of telling people over and over and again and again. It's like you offered your help, either they take it or they don't. They'll come back when they're desperate. Let them come to you. You don't always have to be the front runner and go to them. Use that energy to do something for yourself, to focus on your project, to get the next piece or the next part complete. You are removing your focus. People don't even know how to receive you because they haven't seen you like this. But it's a beautiful energy because they can't play you. They can't game you like before. They don't even know they were only gaming themselves. They played themselves playing with a boss. That's what they truly did. And now it's like, it's their loss. And they know it. Oh, they know it. Even your haters love something about you. They know they've lost because you put effort into people. And they see that you're putting that effort back into yourself. You've always loved yourself. You just had to show yourself more love instead of putting everybody else first. So this is what you're doing now, Leo. So you are showing people how it's done, how to do it, how to chase after their own dreams and goals and aspirations. And I do feel like a lot of people around you will start to make progress in their lives, even if they are still nowhere where they should be. I do feel because of your love and your energy and how you're leading by examples and showing them the way, they are pulling up to be bigger and better, even if it's a little bit. You're seeing some type of progress. Okay, outcome, Leo. You have the crescent moon. It says birth, progress, and feminine power. A lot of you are stepping into your feminine and masculine power on a cosmic, universal level. Heavy energy here. I love it. So, major progress. You're making progress. You're making those strides. You're getting things done as you always have. But you are in a different vibe. You're in a different age or age range. You're in a different place in your body, in your mind, in your heart, in your soul. You feel soulful. It's like you get what love really is because you are Leo. You know how to love. You've always known how to love, but now you know how to love you. You're teaching the world how to love themselves. So you're very balanced. You're making progress in every area. In every area. Do not leave yourself out ever again, Leo. You put so much into other people. And unfortunately, most of them did not even appreciate it. They didn't appreciate you or want you until you were gone. As the saying goes, you never know what you got until it's gone. People need to give people their flowers while they're here. That means love people, respect them, give them gifts and the honor that they deserve while they're here. Because good people are hard to find, Leo. You are good. You are very good. A lot of you are great beyond what a lot of people even deserve. This is such a beautiful energy, this crescent moon here. You're birthing new ideas. Some of you are giving birth, having babies, expanding families, and adding to the earth. A lot of you are giving birth to yourself. A lot of you had to parent yourself because maybe you were mother and fatherless. And I'm not even talking about those who didn't grow up with the real parents or with parents who were stable-minded. I'm talking about those who actually had parents at home but they weren't stable-minded enough to give you the love and the care and the attention that your true Leo self needed and deserved. A lot of you had to hug yourself or cry yourself to sleep or tell yourself what you needed to get through difficult times. You had to have your back, Leo, but you've always known that God was there with you every step of the way. You turned to God, you turned to yourself, you turned in. A lot of you are parenting other people. You're parenting the elderly, people way older than you. You're parenting your parents even. I feel like a lot of them are impressed with you. And part of them are also, some of them are envious and jealous too. While they're impressed, they're both. They can be both. They're both because you are setting such a high standard for life, for how a person should live it. No one is perfect but God. But people may have told you, oh, you're so perfect, or you think you're so perfect, or you like to do this, or you're the one, and you just like to stand out, or I can't take you. No, they can't take you. They can't handle you. Your energy is that strong. It's that powerful. It's magnetic. God gave you that. They can't touch it. They want it, but they can't touch it. They have to focus on what God has for them. And appreciate the love you did and you do give. For a lot of them, they don't have a second chance. Whether it's family, friends, or a boss, or some type of organization that you work with, a lot of people do not have a second chance with you because you gave them beyond second chances. Some people are on their like 50th chance. I'm talking like 50, 99, 100, 30th, 10 years, 15 years, 50 years. Some people, you are just done. You have like a new rebirth for life. You're stepping into your feminine power, no matter if you are masculine or feminine. I feel like you're balancing your feminine and masculine power is how I'm feeling. That's what's coming across. I love this reading and message for you guys because I see you going so far, Leo. You're going to go farther than you even thought, than you even dreamed. So don't just dream big. Dream on a magnitude of cosmic proportions is what I'm hearing. God is able and he can do all things. He's here and he's here for you. You have your entire spiritual team backing you. They know when people are for what's right. They know what you've been through. They know what the world doesn't know. It doesn't show in your face what you've been through, Leo. It doesn't show in your smile. It doesn't show in your heart. Spirit knows your soul. You have an amazing personality. Nothing can break you. Nothing can stop you. And these people, I would say this, the only thing they changed in you is they helped you to be even better than you ever even thought you could be without them. Leo, this has been your Moonology reading for the mid-month of May, year 2021. I wish you all infinite joy, blessings, and abundance. Please remember to like, share, subscribe, and comment. Much love and eternal light. May God bless you all. Bye, Leo.